Hi, my name is Angel and my number matrix is 07 DEP20F1027.
My name is Janatulumara binti Jeffrey. My registration number is 07 DEP20F1029.
And my name is Charlene Stanley with the matrix number 07 DP20F1025.
Coronavirus disease, or also known as COVID-19, is an infectious disease that can spread easily from an infected individual mouth or nose in small liquid particles when they cough, sneeze, or speak. Most individuals who fall sick with COVID-19 will experience mild to moderate symptoms and recover without special treatments. However, some individuals will become seriously ill and require medical attention. Without further ado, we are going to look into the earlier cases reported of COVID-19 through infographic in Malaysia.
This infographic is about COVID-19's most recent update, which occurred on 8 March 2020. There were 99 patients in all, 25 of which were discharged and 75 which were admitted to the hospital. The following infographic contains the most recent information regarding COVID-19. There are 9 new cases, 32 discharged cases, and 126 cases in treatment, for a total of 158 cases until March 12, 2020. On the 14th of March, the total of number of cases for the day was 553, including 41 new cases. The public religious gathering is associated to 90% of the new cases. There have been 35 discharged, with 203 still being treated. The total number of COVID-19 instances involving public religious gathering is 74. The last infographic shows the overall number of cases for March 16, 2020, which is 553, with 511 being admitted to the hospital and 42 being discharged. This infographic are from www.pmo.gov.my/novel coronavirus updates.
The reason why we chose pie chart is because pie charts are used to represent data visually and as a whole, which can be easily used to share data to the uninformed easily. Other than that, it's also to have a more in-depth look on the data for that specified date. The title for this pie chart is Number of People Infected on March 8, 2020, and the legends are being monitored in ICU, new cases, and discharge. As you can see from the right side of the screen, and the segments are what you see that are divided into parts and are colored dark blue, white, orange, and pink. So there are 24 people being discharged, which is 24%. New cases, 6 people, which is 6%. In ICU, there are 2 people, which is 2%. And there are 67 people being monitored, which is 68%. So the total cases for March 8, 2020 is 99 people. Let us move on into the next pie chart, which is the pie chart for the number of people infected on March 12, 2020. If we take a look at the pie chart, there is a big increase for all the labels. There is an increase for the people who are being monitored, discharged, the number of new cases, and the number of those people who are in ICU. And if we look a little bit more closely, the number of total cases has increased by a large amount, which is 59 people if we compare it to the pie chart from March 8.
Next, here we can see that the total confirmed cases reported were 238 as on March 14, 2020, which includes 41 new confirmed cases. As we can see, the pie chart shows that the total of 157 patients were being monitored, 5 patients were in ICU, and 35 patients were discharged from the hospital, which also shows that 66% of the total cases reported were being monitored and 2% were in ICU. The total of patients discharged are 2% lower than the new confirmed cases reported.
The final pie chart depicts the amount of people who infected on March 16, 2020. 2020. The largest pie represents the total number of patients being monitored, which totals 374% and 68% of the total population. The new cases for the day are 125, accounting for 23% of the total cases. Only 42 patients are discharged, with concurring only 7% of the total cases, and 5 persons are treated in the intensive care unit, also known as ICU. The total instances for the day are 553, which is an increase from 2 days prior.
As you can see in this slide, it can be concluded that the number of people infected in the month of March has steadily increased from the start of 8 March to 16 March. The number of people being monitored and the number of people in the ICU and those who are being discharged, and also the new cases, has increased throughout the month of March.